Hey guys. Today I thought I'd share some thoughts on two TV shows, The Vampire Diaries and The Originals. They're both like set in the same universe. The Originals is like a spin-off of The Vampire Diaries. So, The Vampire Diaries is um it ran from September of 2009 to March of 2017, and it stars Nina Dobrev as probably, in my opinion, like the most overhated character. Seriously, like she plays a character called Elena Gilbert. Well, not just her too. Like also plays she plays like three other characters like Catherine Pierce and I don't know those other people's names. Um, also stars Paul Wesley, Ian Somerhalder, Candice Accola, Kat Graham, a few other people. I can't name them all. So, and it's written by Julie Plec. So I started watching this show like um maybe if like mid or no like probably September of 2017, or maybe I don't know, I can't remember. It's it's pretty good. It's like a teen drama, supernatural, and also romance kind of show. It's pretty good. Uh, the first three seasons, the first 3 or 4 seasons were I thought were awesome. Um, it's mostly about the three. First, it's just mostly about the main trio, Elena, Stefan, and Damon. Then there's more characters get involved, like Bonnie Bennett and Caroline Forbes, and Elena's brother Jeremy, and this other bully. Wasn't he gets better later as the show progresses, but I didn't really like him. Like at first he was a total dick, like his and Tyler Lockwood. Okay, so I guess I mainly just want to talk about how how I think about the characters. Oh wait, no. First, I haven't finished talking about the seasons or whatever though, or like how the show is. Well, like I said, the seasons like 1 to 4 I thought were really good. Um, I remember season 5 and 6 were decent. Probably not as good though as the first four. But I remember season 7 though was really boring. I think it was probably after Nina Dobrev left. Yeah, definitely. Like season 7 was boring as hell. Like some parts were okay. Like maybe the part with Reina Cruz. Okay, that character was kind of cool. And I actually never even, to be honest, I never even finished season 8. I only saw like I don't know 5 episodes in all. Like I think I saw like the first three episodes of season 8 and the last two maybe. I guess. Um. Okay, now I'm moving on to the characters. Um. So Nina Dobrev plays like 4 characters, but like she plays two main ones, and that's Elena Gilbert and Catherine Pierce. So Elena is like the main character. Um, she's I honestly think Elena is probably one of the most overhated characters in the show, if you ask me. Apparently a lot. Apparently she's very unpopular, and like people always calling her whiny or selfish. Well, I mean, I definitely don't see it that way. She has a pretty pleasant personality. She certainly doesn't seem selfish to me. Not counting when she turns off her humanity, but like, um, yeah. She's cool. When she's cool in as a human and a vampire. So yeah. Anyway, she also plays Catherine Pierce, which is like, Elena's doppelganger. Pretty much, she looks exactly the same as Elena, but like, well, of course, they're played by the same actors, but like, um, Catherine is kind of like has a pretty opposite like personality like as Elena. She's like kind of selfish. She ruins things on purpose because she's kind of a bad guy, right? And well, most notably, she's pretty selfish, like very self-preserving. She always cares. She mainly, she mostly only cares about herself. Not only, but mostly. There's also characters like I'll just oh, so Paul Wesley and Ian Somerhalder plays the Salvatore brothers named Stefan and Damon. Paul plays Stefan, Ian plays Damon. Uh Both brothers are really attractive people, you know. There's like a lot of the main part of the show is like just like a love triangle between the Salvatore Bros and Elena Gilbert, and um, okay, I don't have much to say. If I had to ship one of them, I don't know. I like Elena, I guess. Um, you know, Damon used to be kind of a bad guy, but then he when he fell in love with Elena, and then she began to like display a caring side. Another character I like is Caroline Forbes. I didn't really care about her at first, but then she became more of a main character, and then she turned into a vampire, and that's when I finally started to like her a bit more. She's very pretty. Other than that, I don't have much to say for for her. Okay, one thing I want to say is that I want to say my least favorite character in the show. Um, my least favorite character. It's easy. Well, not. It's got to be Matt Donovan. He has like he's the most boring character in the show, hands down for me. Like yeah, even for me, um, like just for me, he's easily the most boring character. I couldn't care less about him, and I was pretty sad to find out. I was pretty sad when he was like never killed off. Like I couldn't stand him. Anyway, moving on. The originals. Oh, by the way, if I had to rate the show, The Vampire Diaries, good show overall. Like boring after for the last two seasons, but like, hey, it's still good. Sad that Nina Dobrev left. No, Nina Dobrev left. Oh well. If I had to rate this show, um, I guess I'd give it like a 7.5 to an 8 out of 10, somewhere around there. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. The originals, the spin-off. This show started in 2013, October, and it's still airing. I mean, I think they're currently filming. Well, they recently just finished filming the last season, and I'm gonna start off by saying like I like the originals more than the Vampire Diaries. It's I don't know, like if you agree with if you agree with the saying family above all, then you're gonna like this show. Like I think that's a good saying, which is why I like this show. It's about the original vampires, the very first vampires in history, the Michelsons. Niklaus Michelson, Elijah Michelson, Rebecca Michelson. Um, what were the others? Freya Michelson, Finn Michelson, and Cole Michelson. Okay, I think I got them all. And also another member of the family. Well, she's not. She's not biologically a member of the family. She's not biologically related, but like she's as close as family, and she's just basically like a relative to them. She's always there for the Michelsons. Haley Marshall. You know, yeah. So I just finished watching like most of the show recently. It's awesome. It's so far it hasn't like disappointed in any way. And unlike the Vampire Diaries, it's after like for the last two seasons, like it was kind of started going downhill. But so far for the originals, yeah, this was like pretty. This was like really good all the way so far. Um, one thing I didn't like was how they killed off, Camille. I really like Camille, to be honest. Like, I prefer Camille over Claraline. Camille or Cammy is like just Klaus's therapist and also a bartender. Um, and she also turned into a vampire later on, but not that long after she was turned, just like later that same season. Yeah, she died. She got killed off. That was sad. So anyway, like I already said, the Michelson siblings. There's Klaus, Elijah, Rebecca, whatever. Um. Oh, but Klaus had a daughter in this show with Haley. It's amazing. So yeah, like I think that's kind of a unique idea. Niklaus Michelson, like it's a child. Anyway, if I had to say my favorite and least favorite character, I don't know. All the Michelsons were. I actually like most of the Michelsons. Um, maybe my least favorite Michelson. Not. I don't really even dislike him. Maybe I have to say like maybe Elijah. I don't even hate him that much. It's just that, I just don't really pay attention much to him. He's just kind of a neutral character to me. My favorite Michelson. Gosh, I don't know. I like all of them. So yeah, I like all the Michelsons, including Haley. Yeah, Haley's probably one of my favorites. Uh, beautiful and badass. I can't believe they're probably gonna kill her off in the final season. Like a spoiler about that leaked like a while back. So my least favorite character though, it's I think it's got to be Marcel. Um, she's all just kind of like Matt, but actually, if I had to choose, like I still like hate Matt more than Marcel. But I don't like Marcel for similar reasons. he's always been kind of boring. Um, and his voice is always so monotone. Oh, and I really don't like the way that I don't know. They like the Julie Plec decided to write him as like a enchanted original vampire, just freaking basically a normal vampire with on steroids or whatever. And because of that, he's more powerful than the originals. Yeah, you can now kill with the originals with one bite. That's not right. The show is called The Originals, and it's about the originals, who are supposed to be the most powerful vampires in the world. There shouldn't be a vampire that's even strong enough to kill them, in like without even that much effort. And and he's even like, I remember in one episode he even like compels Elijah. Well, with the help of Vincent's magic, but still, that's not right. That's not right. Yeah. So also, I think Marcel is just OP. You know, that's another reason I don't really like him. But anyway, I think that's probably all I gotta say. I'm looking forward to the last season. Hope it ends with a big bang. Oh, I'm looking forward to see Danielle Russell's teenage Hope. Teenage Hope Michelson. I bet she's gonna be a sexy one. And if I had to rate this, yeah, I do like the originals more than the Vampire Diaries. I give it like an 8.5 out of 10. Yeah, 8.5 out of 10. That's about right. And yeah, that's it. Looking forward to season 5. See ya.